Welcome to the tutorial for the trial version of Geomagic Sculpt. The trial version of the software is designed to let you try out this powerful application without the Geomagic Touch haptic device. That's right, for the trial period, you can use your regular mouse or trackball. The demonstrations in this tutorial will help you get started quickly and get the most out of the trial period. We'll cover the screen layout, how to use the mouse for the trial, and tools, and then use the tools with a few interesting shapes in what is called digital clay. Before you start Sculpt, make sure your monitor is set to a minimum screen resolution of 1280 by 960. Start Geomagic Sculpt. The program opens to an empty workspace. Across the top are your pull-down menus, File, Edit, View, Tools, and Help. On the left side are your tool palettes. The initial view of the screen shows the palettes in a default stack. You can expand and collapse a palette. You can also tear off a palette and drag it out into the workspace. Geomagic Sculpt shows your active tool in the lower left corner. The default starting tool is the Carve with Ball tool. The Dynabar at the bottom of the window shows the settings for the active tool. In this case, the tool size is 10 millimeters and the clay is a medium softness. To start your own favorites palette of tools, open the Favorites palette, hold down the Alt key, click and hold on a preferred tool, and drag and drop a copy of the tool into the Favorites palette. Another important basic is the object list. As an example, let's take a look at an existing model so we can see what an object list looks like. Sculpt comes with a variety of existing model files for you to practice with. Open the File menu, click Open, open the Models folder, select Ogre Extra Pieces Complete, open the Tools menu and select Object List. Click on various parts of the model to highlight them. Right-click on a part and select Activate for editing. This allows you to work on an object independently. Along with the object itself, the object icon is colorized to show that it is activated. You can also control the visibility of certain parts by clicking on the eye icon in the object list. We've covered the basics, so let's start using the tools. We'll carve out a simple smiley face in a sphere. Open the File menu, click New, click Shape, click on the sphere, and click OK. A new sphere appears in the workspace. Now that we have something to work with, let's go over how to use the mouse with the trial software. Hold down the G key on your keyboard and hold down the left mouse button to rotate the model on an axis. Hold down the right mouse button and move the cursor down to zoom in and up to zoom out. Hold down both mouse buttons and move the cursor left, right, up, or down to reposition the model on the desktop. You can use the right mouse button and the scroll wheel too. There's a hotkey glossary as part of the online help. Just click on Help and Hotkey Glossary. While we're here, note that function keys 2 through 5 can be used to reset the view of your model to a standard angle, front, right, left, and top. Back to our sphere. The Carve with Ball tool here on the Sculpt palette is already selected. Start carving a smile. To make the clay softer, use the slider in the Dynabar, and now the carving goes much faster. You can get more detail on the eyes by going back to the Dynabar, changing the tool size like so. You can also change the tool size by using the plus and minus keys on your keyboard. Choose the Hot Wax tool for a different effect, like this. If you don't like the change, press Ctrl Z. Add a little color with the Paint tool. choose a color, adjust the tool size, and paint. We're finished with our first example. For the next demo, we'll start with a solid cube shape and make a die. Open the File menu, click New, click Shape. This time click on the cube. Click OK. A new cube appears in the workspace. Change the tool size to 14 millimeters. Click on the middle of the front face, about 5 times for this hardness, to make a dimple marking the number 1. Turn the die to the opposite face and mark the number 6. Repeat the process for the other faces and numbers. Open the Utility palette and choose the Clay Coarseness tool. The New field is set to Refine Shape by default. Click OK. This refines the surface of your die, makes it appear much smoother. By doing this, you've effectively raised the resolution of the model. Before we finish, let's look at a couple more editing tools. Let's say you have a divot in your model. One way to remove it is to grab the Smooth tool and use it to select the divot area. Click the Smooth button several times until the surface is smooth again. Another technique is to select the divot area like before, but this time click once on the Defeature button and it returns to a smooth surface. Your die model is now complete. If you want to save your model, use the Save As option in the File menu. This concludes our tutorial for the Sculpt trial. Enjoy using the software and we hope to hear from you soon.